What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here as well as on Twitch regularly, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound, and I did release a new single called Run on January 1st, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. Okay, guys, let's talk about Rebellion because it's actually been a couple of weeks since the Rebellion pack sale has ended, and there's a couple of metrics that I've been tracking here, again, just to see how things would go after the sale is done. And I think you'll be surprised, or at least I was a little surprised. Now, obviously, it's not like the bull run is in full effect, but I thought that card values would be going a little bit higher once the cards were just no longer available on the secondary market. But we're going to get it, sorry, not on the secondary market, but in the store. Now, we're going to get into why maybe that isn't the case in a moment here. But if you take a look, and I'm just kind of spot checking the summoners, Tofu and Lorcus were always kind of like the 1 and 1A. And then everything else is like, in the $15 to $20 range for the, that's not what I meant to do, $15 to $20 range for the legendary summoners. And then even like Avena is under $1. And then you have all of the common summoners in kind of like the 30-cent range. So we haven't really seen those start to rise, which means that, people aren't necessarily buying into them or whatever the case is. And then if we look at some of the units, once again, you're going to have your darlings here, right? So your Venka, your Rage, even Darg. But after that, everything is kind of in the single digit range, $6, $5, right? These are the legendaries. And then of course you can go down into all of the other rarities. So I was taking a look at the overall set value, and for some reason, I don't know why it's not working, but if we go to set value, Rebellion, I don't know if I'm missing something here, but Rebellion's just no longer included in the set value, so I don't see that there on Splinter cards, but we can go just over to this, and you can see that the set value is actually lower than what it's been in the past. Estimated value is about $3.10, but check out the number right below it. The pack price is higher, $4.21. So there are people buying up the packs on the secondary market. So it's $4.21 on Hive Engine. I think it's still under $4 on the Splinterlands non-card market store. I think it's like $3.89 or something like that. But here's the other metric that's been interesting. We are seeing, and I've been tracking this, I think at least over the past couple of days, we've seen like 2,000 packs get open. We're at 71,864 right now, and that number will probably continue to go down. Now, keep in mind, one of the things that I am still very, very concerned about is the amount of packs available in the DAO, because as you can see here, it's almost the same amount as what's currently open, right? It's almost 900,000 packs, 898,000 to be exact. I don't know when, how, if that will ever come out of the DAO. I assume at some point it will, but what I don't want to see is these packs just getting flooded onto the marketplace. Right now, even though I don't own any or many Rebellion cards, I like the fact that it is a very scarce set, and you're starting to see that many of the packs on the secondary market are either getting bought up or, and this is more important, opened up. Now, we will hit some kind of equilibrium level because I do think many people might want to hold packs for the next, we'll call it 6 to 8 months, if they are assuming that we are going to get into a massive bull run and new players come in and would want to hold these packs. Because keep in mind, remember that in April-ish, right, starting once Conclave Arcana comes out, holding Rebellion packs will have value. They will provide airdrop points. And while it may not be enough, right, it's going to be half of the value that it had during the Rebellion airdrops, or Rebellion conflicts, I should say. There will still be some value there, right? It'll be difficult to quantify because everything is kind of RNG based on the airdrops that you get, but it will get you those airdrop points, which is important. So it's not like I think we're going to open up 71,000 packs over the next couple of months. There's going to be a floor at some point in which people just want to hold these packs, and we'll see where it's at. But the fact that we're starting to see the pack prices go up, to me, is interesting because what it's showing is that, okay, the card values would rise somewhat, right? And again, there's so little liquidity that I look at this like estimated value, and it's not perfect by any means. I would love to see the kind of like the longevity look, but for some reason it's not here on Splinter cards. But even still, that isn't perfect either, right? The daily kind of snapshot. what we're seeing though is obviously top cards that come in and are, or top meta cards, I should say, that people want, right? And they'll buy. And so therefore these cards will be chased and people will open up packs. And if they get a good card or a decent card and they don't want it, or they're just trying to flip a pack or whatever, they'll sell that on the marketplace, right? If they sell that, that starts to bring the value, estimated value down, because they're lowering the floor, right? They're trying to be competitive. And only once those get bought up does the pack value start to rise again, right? That estimated value, at which point somebody looks at that and says, okay, let me take a flyer's chance here, open up another pack and see what I get. Now, the fact is, like, there are so few Rebellion packs. And you can see that. I love the fact that it's right next to Chaos Legion, because Chaos Legion still has 1.9 million that are circulating, right? Which is absolutely wild versus the 71,000 that we have here. So I will be tracking this number, right? The 71,000 circulating and seeing what happens. Now, like I said, I don't know what happens with the ones in the DAO. There's no discussion right now on bringing those back in. And I really don't even want to see them added into like reward chests at this point in time. I know that there's conversation about that, and I'm not even against that necessarily. It's just I don't want anything to really mess up the circulating number here. I want to see how low this goes. I want to see what happens when we reach true scarcity for Rebellion, right? As we go further along into 2025, maybe the market starts to pick up. Maybe the marketing team starts to try to bring new players in. Maybe just the general sentiment across crypto gets some random people to come in and start checking things out, or even just the players here are slowly and steadily deciding that they want to level up their deck, right? And it's like, okay, I'm just DCAing in every week. I buy, $10, $20, $50 worth of Rebellion cards. And so over the course of the next couple of weeks, you might have, hundreds or thousands of dollars coming in from various different players that are slowly eating up the floors on these cards. And keep in mind, we will feel, and we are feeling scarcity in Rebellion much more than we are in any other pack set at the moment. So that to me is exciting. This is the stuff that I have been tracking, and I just wanted to share it here with you. We're only like 2-ish weeks out from the Rebellion sale Rebellion packs no longer being available in the store. But the pack prices have not jumped too significantly, in my opinion. Again, you can get them still for like under $4 in the store, right? Sorry, not in the store, but in the non-card market. So on the game website, they did go a little bit higher on Hive Engine, but at the end of the day, there is going to be a supply crunch here, which I think is going to be fascinating. Although I will continue to maintain the disclaimer that there's like another 900,000 packs in the DAO, and I think if Rebellion gets a little too hot, there will be some call for getting those packs out of the DAO at some point, in a way that hopefully will benefit the DAO. But right now, I just don't want to see that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Curious to see how your Rebellion acquisition strategy has been going for those of you acquiring Rebellion cards. But that is all I have for you guys in this video. I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.